Good afternoon. This is Monday,
Tuesday,
February the 1st, and I'm here at Betty's to
Betty's.
spend some quality time with her.
This is Tuesday, February the 2nd, and we got Larry here to the Roper St. Francis Hospital for his procedure. He went in to get his needle biopsy. I'm way out here at the other end of the parking lot, and he's up in there somewhere. And he'll call me when he's done. Just praying everything goes well. I've just been sitting here waiting and reading a while. And I noticed how pretty the Spanish moss is there in the tree. Wind blowing it. Just peaceful. See the sun shining on it. These live oak trees are so pretty. It's 1:50 and I got a call from Larry. He said they were done, but he's got to stay in recovery another hour, so he won't be out till 3. And they're getting him a turkey sandwich. Well, gas truck was here. We got a big propane tank and they fill it every couple of years. The only thing we use it for is a cook stove. I got my fireplace mantel decorated for Valentine's Day. It's kind of simple. I put the red and white hearts on my seasonal tree and added a bow on top, and I got my little Valentine box there on the table. Like we used to have in grade school. We put all of our Valentines in. All the noise you hear in the background is the dishwasher and the fireplace. The fan bow's got little hearts on it too. My little cross stitch says, "For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also." And I have a big wooden heart on the door with a bow on it. And that's all my decorations. Well, the chickens got it all cleaned out around the grapevines here. And so the other day we moved the fence back over where it used to be, over there. And then this morning, we took the fence that was over there by the grapevine and moved it over here by the compost piles. So they'll be able to get in there and dig. Just took it on down to the building. So we took down the fence. It was right here behind the shed where it stopped them, and now they can go all the way down through here. There they come. Comes the Pied Piper.
Come on, chick, 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 chick. Come on, chick, 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 chick. Come on, chick, 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 chick.
So the fence goes against the building. He's got wire fence right there. And then he's got the regular green fence down this side. It was on up through here, and they had this whole long area. And they can dig in the compost piles and add to it.
That should do it.
There's another pile there. Just lots of places to dig. They're liking it back there right now. There's one of our extra banana trees, right there in the compost. There's another one in a pot over there by Larry. And there's another one in the other compost bin. We picked those 4x4s up off the ground and put them on top of the pipes to make it a little higher and to keep them from being on the ground where they'd rot. And he added another board right here at the end to make it a little higher. Larry made a little door right there so they can go into the compost. They're finding bugs and things there where the 4x4s were.
What are you doing now?
I'm looking up how to set this. Larry's trying to get this big old stump out of the ground. Got it hooked onto the truck. It's moving. You're getting it. You got it. That's a pretty big hunk of wood right there.
Well, it took about a week, but we got the results back from Larry's biopsy, and it came back negative, so there's no cancer. Yay, yay, yay. The doctors want him to go back for another scan in April.
We finished trimming the grapevines as much as we're going to do. We're not experts at all. We just go in and watch videos and come out and start whacking on it. Larry's got broccoli leaves for the chickens.
Act like you never had nothing to eat.
They like broccoli about as much as we do. I mean, we get the good parts. This ugly old stump is now firewood ready to burn. We were needing it. We were almost out. This might hold us till Larry's able to go get more, but it's supposed to rain tonight and not sure what else. That's more kindling and things. Bark, pine cones. And we got a few more pieces over here. So that'll probably last us till we're able to go get more. Took two of the little sage plants out of here and planted them in pots. Larry's back scattering grass seed around where the chickens have been. And he's mulching around the grapes. But it's starting to rain, so we're going to quit. This is Saturday, February the 5th. And it was raining this morning, so we couldn't do much. So we came out here to the greenhouse. And we took the plants that were in planters like that and put them in individual pots. So these are Amish paste tomatoes. These over here are eggplant. We got them planted in little pots by themselves. Thinned them out. The squash has nice big bloom on it. Another one, nice one over here. But we're having trouble with the squash growing. They want to drop off or mold. It's so damp in here. It was 52, I think, when we came in. We turned on the heater there, and it's up to 60 something now. The sun came out for about a minute. And then these are little sage plants that we transplanted. We took the sage plants from here where they were growing so thick and thinned them out. Onions are just kind of sitting, waiting for warmer weather or sunshine or something. And the lettuce has grown a lot. Carrots are all up that we planted under that board. And the spinach is doing fine. Beets never did come up, so Larry put some spinach over there. This is still our original leaf lettuce we were still eating. We had spinach salad out of this bed the other day. A little bit of lettuce. I transplanted those carrots that are all drooped over. I don't know if they're going to live or not, but left them in there and we'll see. There's one that looks a little perked up. Just give him some time. Larry put a lot of pine straw around the blueberries here by the chicken coop. Chickens are eating the broccoli leaves. There's another one in there. We gave them the cabbage leaves and they didn't like that, so we went and got the broccoli leaves. And we picked a small head of cabbage so we can have coleslaw for lunch tomorrow. Well, it wasn't much to do today, so I made some chocolate chip cookies. Yeah, got your hair perfect. Take the phone.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Have fun. I should put the heater way up.
I'm okay.
Be back in 10 minutes.
This is Monday morning, February the 8th, and it's about 10:05. Larry's got his regular appointment with his heart doctor for the defibrillator. So we've been driving up here and he's going in. Larry got a good report from his defibrillator doctor. He doesn't have to go back for 6 months. And so we're here in line at Wendy's to get some lunch. It's 10:56 and 53 degrees. We stopped here at the feed store and Larry's looking at the fig trees. He would like to have another fig tree. He wants to get some fertilizer and chicken pellets, I think. While Larry and I were at the doctor's this morning, my friend Bonnie and her husband brought us all this firewood. It's nice big pieces we're going to go back and split. And then gave us all this other too. So there's some more there too we'll split. But that was real nice of them. You'd probably get tired of looking at firewood, but that's what we've been doing. And this is that load after it was split. When we were at the feed store this morning, we didn't get any fertilizer, but Larry got this propagation mix for starting seeds. And he got us another little fig tree. It's a Celeste fig. But he did get another 50-pound bag of chicken feed. It's time to make more broccoli salad. It's a good thing we love it so much. This is February the 9th, 8:06, and I've already got bread baking. Larry's fixing his breakfast. He's got making some toast, and he's got a fried egg and potatoes. That's some of our canned potatoes. Larry pulled carrots out of the garden. The rabbits were eating the tops off of them, so he went ahead and pulled them so we can eat them. I'm cleaning them. I don't know if we're going to can them or eat them. Depends on how many there are. I think it's too many for broccoli salad, but I don't know if it's enough to can. I'm here at Betty's and it's Tuesday. And she's camera shy today. Oh, come on, turn around. You remind me of Emma. I'm not going to do it. Okay, if you're going to be that way.
Tell everything you put in there.
Oh, there's a recipe.
Huh?
There's milk and flour and baking powder and salt, oil, an egg, milk.
Ooh, blueberry muffins. One of my favorites.
I've got the topping made. I just have to make it finer.
What's the topping?
Cinnamon and sugar,
Cinnamon and sugar. Mm-mm.
butter.
And we made some homemade croutons out of the homemade bread that was getting a little old.
Larry made those.
Yeah, we both made them.
They're good.
Laura thinks they taste pretty good. All that seasoning on there. They got to where they're expensive in the store. But that was out of the homemade bread.
We decided that we really liked the topping on the blueberry muffins, so I put it on all of them this time. I'm here at the church. We had the business meeting tonight, an hour and 20 minutes, but it's over. So this will be my last Wednesday night as acting treasurer. The new girl's going to take over tomorrow. We've got more arugula than we can eat, so we're going to give it to the chickens.
I'll save some. Well, we're going to cut more now anyway.
Yeah. You want to call them, the others?
Well, I don't know where they're at.
The other chickens are out in the other end of the yard.
Oh, they come down here.
Must be one on the nest. We pulled up the arugula that was there so we can plant carrots. But we still got plenty of greens. We got all this lettuce. And we still got arugula here. And this bed of lettuce is big enough to eat. It's fine. Well, we put the seeds down. And then those lighter brown is seed starter that we put on top of the seeds. About a 1/4 inch or so. Now we're going to put the boards on top. Now we're wetting it again. We wetted it before we made the rows. We put that board there at the end of to keep the beans away from the carrots from falling over on them. Well, we covered the seeds with boards. Leave those on there about a week until the carrots start to sprout. We'll see how that works. And we got one in the middle. That can be an experiment to see if they come up just as well without the board. Betty came over for a visit. There she's going on back home. And it's about 65 degrees. It got up to 70 a while ago. You can see where the armadillos been digging up our yard. They come out at night. This is Friday the 12th of February, and we brought a Valentine flag down and put on Loretta's grave. Took off the snowman. Wish you were still here. It's a rainy Sunday this Valentine's Day. Water is standing in the yard and it's about 42 or 43 degrees. Been raining off and on all day. We're having a good Sunday dinner. That's a pork loin and a north side and garlic bread, homemade, and a salad. So we're going to be eating good on a Sunday. It's Valentine's Day and Larry got me flowers. Isn't that pretty? His camellias he picked out of the backyard, but he went an extra mile and put them in a pot with a bow and everything. They look like they came from the florist. Well, that's a really nice surprise. He's bought me flowers lots of times on Valentine's Day. We have chocolate candy too. Betty gave this to us the other day when she came over. So we're going to open it today. I made this coffee cake for Larry. It's got brown sugar and pecans on the top. It's one of his favorites. You can tell he's been dipping into it. It's Sunday and time for church. I've already listened to the sermon. Pastor had a good one about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the fiery furnace. It's time for our church in North Carolina. I'm anxious to hear what his sermon's going to be.
In my opinion, the greatest love story in the Word of God is God's love for ordinary people. That's why Christ went to the cross, for you and I. And Jesus Christ died for all.
Okay, we got them now. Just have to figure it all out. Right.
Mm-hmm. Larry hooked this up to scare the finches off the feeder, and it worked. Scares them off.
Okay.
And then they're gone. And the rain just doesn't stop. It's been raining off and on about all day. This is a little harder than it was earlier. Any Valentine out there would get all wet. He's looking out the back window. Talking to my son and daughter-in-law. They're getting more snow.
So by Tuesday, when all's said and done, we're looking anywhere from about 6 to 10 inches. We are going to get some outliers picking up closer to 11, perhaps even 12 inches. You'll also see that on the lighter end of things, southeast counties. But just because you don't have more snow, that ice is dangerous. Wednesday, we dry out.
We're going to get up to 35 on Thursday. Ooh, and 36 on Sunday.
And all that snow on top of the 10 you already have.
Yeah, yay. Fell down. The dog's freaking out. And falling over. It's great.
I'm filming you for Valentine's.
Ugh.
I'm here at Betty's. It's Monday, our day for fun. Betty and I didn't have any projects on this kind of wet, cold day, so we did a puzzle. A couple little kittens. Betty and I found something to do. It's not raining, it's about 50 degrees, so we're planting flower bulbs. There's a whole bunch of them down through there. And then we're going to cover them up and wait for them to bloom. They all grew together in big clumps and I'm separating them. We had enough bulbs left. We planted some here to front of this long shed on each side. So there's more flowers there. Our taxes are done, so I stopped and picked them up on the way home from Betty's. Nice to have them done. Larry's got a couple of trees in the backyard by the garden he wants taken down. So he had a couple of tree men come out and give him an estimate. It's low country tree and limb. It's time to end another vlog. Can't believe how fast the time goes. Today's the 15th. Good night. God bless.